Well, after Dave died, I went a little bit crazy. I think the chemicals in my brain started to become kind of imbalanced. For one thing, I got kind of promiscuous. I wasn't sleeping around so much as I was fooling around, but I was definitely having myself some luck with the ladies. And here's the weirdest thing about my promiscuous lifestyle. You see, I was in this rock and roll band. It was a fairly popular rock and roll band, and we were playing 1 to 2 to 3 times a week in clubs, packed clubs, clubs that were designed for the purpose of men and women hitting on each other. I was one of the main songwriters in the band. I was the lead singer of the band. And although I'm not the best looking person in the world, I'm also not the worst looking person in the world, and people have told me that when I was on stage, I was kind of sexy. And for 8 years, no woman would ever hit on me, and if ever I hit on another woman, I would strike out time and time and time again. But then a funny thing happened to me. My brother died, and I became extremely unattractive, in my mind. Let me try to explain this to you. You see, I shaved my head into a mohawk. Why? I don't know. I was bored one day, I went to Long's, I bought a pair of clippers, and I shaved my head into a mohawk. I was wearing my brother Dave's motorcycle jacket all the time. It was like my security blanket. It was the only thing that I insisted on inheriting from him, and I wore it all the time. I was drinking too much, I was smoking too much, and I was throwing up. Not out of abuse to my body, but out of the fact that I couldn't stomach my brother's death. I am very fascinated with the physical effects of grief. Do you even know how much it hurts? It hurts so bad that your fingertips sting, your toes sting, your legs sting, your hair hurts. So let me paint a picture for you. We'd finish a gig in like a club in the marina. You know who goes to clubs in the marina? Rich, yuppie men and women. We'd finish the gig. I'd put on Dave's leather motorcycle jacket. I'd push back my mohawk. I'd grab myself a beer. I'd down the beer. I'd go outside. I'd puke. I'd come back inside and grab another beer for the purpose of wiping the taste of vomit out of my mouth. And then I'd light up a cigarette and I'd go slouch in the corner and I'd look like some guy who had just lost his best friend. This is not an attractive guy in my mind. But women were hitting on me all the time. Rich women, poor women, fat women, skinny women, all kinds of women hitting on me all the time. I made out with more women in that 8-month period than I had made out with in my 27 years beforehand. And needless to say, this is not a time of my life that I'm particularly proud of, but it happened. And it was kind of fun.
To you, my friend, for everything we've done. No matter what I might have said, it's been a lot of fun. I know we've had our disagreements, and I get kinda testy. Let's go to bed, I'm feeling sexy. Check out the lazy people sitting and wait for something better to come along. Blindly putting faith in the hands of the filthy rich. Oh yeah, the speaker of the house is telling me what's right and wrong. What a funny, funny world this is. Well, I've been called a skeptic for my total lack of trust. My life is getting hectic, seems like drinking is a must. I know you're barely a woman, and me, I'm pushing 30. Let's go to bed, I'm feeling dirty. Well, I wonder what would happen if we ever fell in love. Wonder if we'd act like all those couples I detest. Look into my eyes, you'll know what I've been dreaming of. What a funny, funny world this is. bars, and my voice is getting raspy. Let's go to bed.